Hello and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Hell Revealed. This is Map23, ascending to the stars, and as you can see, we've got 367 monsters and 3 secrets. Sorry, a bit awkward to read the stats while I'm dealing with the opening frenzy. We've got a bit of room to circle strafe, so just going to move around them for now, try and take them down. But as other imps come in, we're going to lose the ability to circle strafe. I'm going to go to horseshoe maneuver. Or I am now, actually. Horseshoe maneuver is really useful at manipulating enemy positioning. It's kind of best known for managing revenant fireballs, but actually, you know, the enemy AI, the movement AI, will follow Doom guys, so your average position is what they'll seek to get to on average. So if we do little semi-loops here, moving around like that, then they will do the same, and they'll end up in the center. Okay, I need the ammo. Wow, I need to get through all of that stuff to get the ammo. This is going to be rough. There we go. Oh, let me go down here. That was a bit dodgy. Got quiet there because it's super concentrated. But got ammo. Still going. Trying to line a few things up, but don't risk too much health damage here. And you can use the corners here just to get a bit of a reprieve if you want. Okay. This has actually gone pretty reasonably. Come on. Just in time. Wow. Okay. Over here. Just hang very much to the side here, shoot into the bunch as they come around. If you get them all pathing through here, you can get a lot of value from the single shotgun. Just all your pellets are basically being used. Just watch out stuff that's pathing from the other side. That's not too bad. One pathed from the other side. Oops. Good. You can see the ammo is fairly finely balanced in this opening area. We'll do the same here. Up to nearly 100 kills now. All on a single shotgun, all imps. That's pretty good. I see you. Hello. Good, getting some multi-kills there as they funnel together. Okay, just you. Let's leave that shell pick up there. We're going to grab these because they're harder to access in the next fight. And let's bring in the Arachnotron by walking over the threshold. Hopefully we get 4. That's 1, 2, 3. One more, please. Yes, got him. I've had maybe 4 runs where the Arachnotron didn't come in. One of them was missing. And I decided just to replay it because it's only 3 minutes. But definitely reaching the point where I was considering just not bothering. So nice to see them arrive. Good. Just don't take health damage here. Easy to get hung out in front of stuff. We've got Hell Knights in the distance. You can see the projectiles coming. Just be careful. Not worth taking damage here. Good. Okay. So now I want a nice infight, please. That's it. And I'm going to help out, just soften you up. Don't need to get particularly close. I think our Arachnotron's not going to last too long. Going to aggro them a little bit and do some damage while I'm here. Okay, so we left that pickup for just this occasion. Let's start taking this stuff down. So you don't need to get particularly close, there's enough of them that you're always going to be doing some reasonable damage. But we are going to get low on shells. So it makes me feel like I've missed a pickup somewhere. We do have a pickup directly in front of them, but it's much easier to get to if some of these are gone down. Okay, bit of a dodgy pickup there. Obviously a monster block and line def here, but that's fine. Let's just take them down. Okay, let me just grab some stuff. Don't need any of those. So there are 4 Arachnotron. They teleport into each of these 4 little arenas. There's a problem with them because they've monster closets. There are 4 kind of adjacent monster closets. Each one has got an arachnotron, and each has got teleporter lines at the end. But the teleporter lines at the end extend outside of the monster closet into the monster closets around it, and they're all single-use teleporters. So what can happen is an arachnotron walks down to the end of its closet, walks over a line from the next arachnotron, triggers it, teleports in, it's single use, the other arachnotron reaches it and can't use it. So you don't get all your arachnotron in. Also, if you leave the imps alive and they're blocking the destination location, that will also stop the arachnotron. And again, because it's single use, once it's interacted and can't get through, it won't try again, so you won't get them all in. But managed to get them all this time, so we'll just move on. These arch files here are an absolute menace. I just want to grab some stuff, but I've died here picking stuff up, which seems a bit wasteful to me. Come on, door, I don't want you to close on me. Okay, let's get the... look at that. And here. Let's get out. Wow. Scary stuff. Okay, next is there's a plasma on that bridge. We're going to pick it up backwards and run out. We're going to get revenants, so keep the plasma going and jiggle over and back. That's my plan with it. Nothing too sophisticated. Oh, wow. I missed the pickup first time, but I didn't take a hit for some reason. And I'm just going to use my shells here for a bit to erode their health. This is a tough map, so I wouldn't mess around with it too much. So for me, where there's an opportunity to use shells, which we've got an abundance of, I'm going to preference them. You know what? Let me go over here. We don't need to be accurate with these. There are a lot of... I just want to weaken them all and then go in with the plasma, take stuff down. So we just scan over back here. This'll do. Nothing too sophisticated. Didn't really check the cell or the shell pickups there. I probably picked up more than I could carry. Bit wasteful, but we'll be alright. They're going to be well weakened, which means I'm going to save a ton of plasma on this, which will be nice. Oh, I'd like a few of them to go down. Wow, that came around the back, fair enough. I lingered. Okay, let's have a quick check. Have I left any stim packs behind? Because this opening section went quite well. There is health outside, so we're not in any major trouble with this. Wow. Okay, so we've got 3 left. I'll say saved a ton of plasma, and they'll all go down fairly easy. Come on. Stay still, will you? There we go. Let's pick up some stuff. So we've tidied up this area. We can move into the next area. Again, interacting with the door. These doors are funny. So some of the doors in this map, when you walk into them, they open automatically. So I don't need to use. But what I end up doing is hitting use anyway and just closing the door on myself. So just be careful with that. I'm going to run through, grab those. Why not? Not full value, but that's alright. Grab the shells on both sides. Wouldn't mind grabbing the plasma too. There we go, at least on one side. And I'm going to wait here. I'm going to leave those arch files, we'll come back for them, but now I need a little bit of infighting. So come on. Oh, that's a bit too frisky. Oh, I got an infight, not the one I was looking for, but it'll do. And I don't mind bringing the Baron up and dealing with the Baron myself. I just need to be careful with the arch files. So you don't need to be particularly sensitive about the amount of ammo you're using. So, although I don't want to kill it on the bridge, so let's bring it in a little bit, because it will just get immediately resurrected, which is no good for anyone except the arch files. So let's take this guy down. The other monsters in that area shouldn't be awake yet. That area is a mess to get into with a single shotgun. Again, bumping myself at the door. Going to do the opposite side. Come on. Baron. Thank you. There we go. Just trying to stimulate a little bit of an infight to help me out. As I say, I've got all the Archies at my back. So just need to be careful. I'm either going to deal with the Baron on the stairwell or I'm going to run the whole way back to the door. You can't deal with them on the bridge because you're under the scrutiny of the arch files all of the time. Come on, aim. Oh, that arch file can nearly get me. Okay. That was very dangerous. Okay, what have we got left? Still got a Baron over there. You can't see me, so I'm going to ignore you. Just deal over here. Maybe risked a bit too much to promote that one. Again, happy to take these down. Single shotgun. Maybe it could be bolder with plasma on this, but I'm not going to be. Baron needs to go. Come on, go down please, Baron. Okay, might be plasma next. Alright. That will do. Let's grab some stuff. Being a bit cautious because this is an awkward area to get into. I did leave plasma here. We've got a little bit more left. I can come back for it. Let's hope we don't forget. So, there we go. Want the chain gunners to infight, and hopefully the Mank does some damage to the arch file. That's my strat on this one. Keep showing myself every now and again to keep that fight sustained. So the Archie resurrects the chain gunners. Come on. I think the chain gunner's asleep. There we go. There you go. Hit the other one. Let's keep it going, please. And any damage they can do, you know what, I'm going to take you down. I need some chain gunners. There we go. Just all that's proper damage to the arch file. There we go. Another attack on the arch file, please. And I need to take it down. Come on. Come on! Why are you not down? Oops. There we go. Wow. Okay, being very cautious because that's actually a very, very tough section. And we're good for plasma and things. We're good for all this. I'd like the rocket launcher, so I'm just going to trigger this lift, and then when it comes up, I'm just going to grab it. There we go. Just stops me going down. And now I'd like to deal with some arch files. I can get a few of them here. This is pretty nasty work. Got 2 rockets down there. Go right up against the fence so you don't rocket your feet. And hopefully you can see them. Nice. I think I've got 3 nice rockets in there. I want to be able to see them. I can't waste these rockets because I don't have many. That looked good as well. Open, please. I think I've gotten some really good hits here. What do I have? I don't have this super shotgun yet. So let's keep using these. So that's a missed rocket. Can't afford too many of those. No. Could go over the other side. Good. There are 3 of them there. These are a nightmare later, so really want them down. Good. No, okay, I think that's as much as I'm going to get out of them right now. I can come back. Okay, so we've got the rocket launcher, this arena. Oh, that's the spider mama's just hit me. This arena, you need to keep moving. No other way to do this. So let's get the rocket launcher on. I need to run. Break line of sight each time you go around one of these posts, which is good. And I just want stuff in fighting. So I'm going to ignore everything for a moment. And just go. Any little slow down there, and I'm already taking a beating. Need some health. Let's grab those. I really could do with taking stuff down. Okay. Tuck a couple down there. Got another one. Oh, this is rough. Come on. Could take another medikit, I guess. Come on. Don't hang around. Just keep, even if you feel safe, keep moving. Because they come from lots of different locations in this. I don't want to get my own splash damage. I need to be careful about where I send my rockets. This is good. Got 2 rockets in that one. I'm hugging the wall when I take them on the opposite side so that the ones on top can't hit me. Just limit my exposure and just assume it's not safe. Just assume you're about to get hit, so you keep moving. Good. Okay. I'm doing well on this. Good. I would like to get these down. Gets a lot easier when you can get to one side. Oh, look at that. Stopped. And took my first proper hits here. Let's keep moving. Okay. Come on. Not a good place to stop at the moment. Come on, Mankey, I need you down. Nice, another 3. Okay, starting to get quiet. This is good. And I've got good health. You just kind of need to survive this. You don't need amazing health at the end of it or anything. So this Mankey boy. Oh, come back. Good. Looking like these are the last ones over here. And one more here. I think that's it. That megasphere is a secret. We can get it later. Not quite yet. So I'm going to go back to the archvile with 6 extra rockets. And I highly recommend doing it this way. Actually, there is a secret here. I don't want the armor, but I would happily have the rest. I'm going to have to pick up shells for nothing with this, but so be it. Let's move around here. Avoid that mega armor. Cool. So, want to do this again. Nice. I think that's all of them here. Cool. If I can get these as well, that would be great, but not as urgent. I want to be able to see them. I can't quite see them yet. Okay, let me run to the other side. That was good. Gotta be super careful here though. Oh. Let's just grab that. Only get... Oh yeah, we've got the backpack now, so why not? Still 3 of them there. That was a good hit. That's probably as much as I can do for now. Okay. Let's move on. I would like the super shotgun. I can't... Oh yeah, I know where we get it. Which side? Not that side. Up there. Oh, sorry. We've got 2 barons and an archvile here. So maybe I should have kept my rockets. Oops. Yeah. Definitely keep your rockets for this. Closed door, please. Thank you. So I can kill the barons at least. think I'm going to have to plasma them, the arch files. There's 2 of them in that little hole. I normally have rockets, but you've just seen me use them. That was a bit silly. Okay. Let's take you down. Come on. And your friend. Let's keep ourselves going. We've got loads of medikits in the next section. Good. Yeah. Ooh. Hugging that wall pretty tight. Nice. That'll do. Okay, which way did I say? This way, I think. Oh, again, the door opens automatically and I'm running into it. And may as well grab that. Okay. So in this section, this is an interesting section. Loads of stuff there. Just going to wait it out a second to get some barons over the side, and I'm going to wake everything up in that room. What we want is the cybers to throw up some rockets, which they will do quite happily. So I'm going to show myself here. Come on. There we go. No. Okay, let's wake everything up because the rockets are going. So lots of stuff happening here now, which is nice. You can see the super shotgun there. That's what I want. You know what? Let's just grab it and run. I'm going to just do a loop around here. Forget about all this mess for now. Grab the red key. Keep going. Getting a bit hung up on the wall. Open, walk past, and then go back. Get out. So I managed to get through all that. Got the red key. Could only use the red key in that room anyway. But you can see the infight is happening now. There you go. Those cybers are going to have a bad day. But I need to get into that space. So what I'm going to do next is go back for a mega armor. So let's go down. Back through here. Back up top. We've got the super shotgun. So while you can see the kill count should be taken over. You can see it moving along. So I don't need to be particularly fast here. We're getting stuff down, which is good. And I've got the super shotgun. And we remember these arch files on this side. I fancy taking them down. They are super, super miserable to deal with later. Like, for me, insta-death. So we've got a good opportunity to get on top of them now. That's pretty good. Got 1 or 2 left. 2 left, it sounds like. If you can't get to them, just swap sides every now and again. Like if they're right underneath us and we can't see them, we can just hop over the other way. Just make sure you get out of line of sight. A cyber's down, another one will teleport in its place and that fight will continue. 253 kills, pretty good. No, okay, so nothing coming right now, so I'm going to go over the other side. There we go. That's another one down. One more. Come on. I know it's maybe a bit tedious in places to do this sort of stuff. I think it's absolutely necessary. At least for me it is. Good. That's all of those down. We're going to get to that later. That's the yellow door. It's a bit miserable. So it's good to be on top of it. Let's grab this. How are we doing with Cybe? 258. It's not ticking along anymore. Let's get up and help them. Should keep it going. Let's grab some shells. I've gone the wrong side. Yes, I've gone the wrong side. The doors only open automatically on one side, so they open coming in this way but not going the other way. Oh, they're still fighting. There we go. That's not so bad. That's tinning down fairly heavily. The cybers can see me, so it keeps that infight going. And also when I stand on this side, the barons tend to migrate over this side of the arena and get drawn into the fight. So you can see those barons coming in to take the place of the ones that just died. And that's really helpful. Come on. Okay, just watch when you come in, because you can take hits pretty easily. I prefer to help out by doing that. Don't worry about overpicking your shells here, because each time I take a shot and stand up, I'm going to pick up a box. You don't need to be too worried about it. If I see the cyber shoot at them, I will go for it. But that cyber is brutal, so be careful. Come on, getting a bit hung up. I would like those barons over this side instead. Come on. Just want to do the best I can with this. Oh, yeah, I should have just gotten rid of you ages ago. So the great thing here is that the cyber just cannot get the accuracy to hit the moving baron. So I get a free shot with the super shotgun. And I get some good certainty that it's not targeting me. Nice, another one in. I don't know why it targets that baron. But you can see again, it's finding it hard to get to it. Hopefully the other baron gets in, that would be really good. But while you've got the opportunity, take your shots. Oh, there you go, both barons are in fighting it. This is really good. It's after me, you can stay focused to me as long as you want. Come on. Use these shots to your best advantage. It can turn on you at any time, so be careful. And I think this is the last cyber. I mean the last cyber in this arena. So there's a number of cybers off-site, and they get replenished each time one dies. I think this is the last one though. So really, really helpful to take it out. I'm likely to be out of cover after this. It's going to take that baron down pretty quickly, I think. Look at that. Oh, there's another one. Wow, the infighting has been pretty poor. So I need to deal with this guy. That's not my preferred way of doing things. So let's go. So I'm going to have to take it down fully, because it's not had any damage yet, which is unfortunate. Just be careful with the movement. Don't really want to take much damage here either. So being really careful scrolling around. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I really needed that mega armor. Oh no, that's not good news. Okay. Well, we're alive, so it's something, but the next section I don't think I can survive on my current health. So let me at least grab stuff. I think, yeah, we need to get into this teleporter first. So I'm going to go and get the health here and the soul sphere on the other side. This next bit is very, very tough. It's a room, basically a room full of chain gunners, and I really don't get what you're supposed to do with it, because it's nearly instant death. So what I do with it is try and get into one corner and then do a circular motion around the room while you're spraying plasma everywhere. That's my plan. It's not a great one. I really, really hope I survive this, but no guarantees. So back up, find a corner. That's a corner. I'm going to get moving. That is super, super hard. And the reason for going around the corner is just line them all up against each other so they're in fighting each other, but also pick up the medikits as you go. That's the blue key. And we get all this stuff. And this is back towards the start. So surprised I survived that one, to be honest. That's a very, very nasty fight. So it's good to get through. We've taken down all of our cybers and stuff already. So what happens next? I'm not sure. Oh, we've got the blue key. So we can go in the blue door next. Let's do that. Now we get revs and stuff in here. This can be a little bit awkward to deal with. So I'm going to keep plasma for now. Try and get an infight. There we go. Holding out hoping for that infight. And then I'm actually going to help out. Oh, dodged the wrong way. Need to get out of the way of this one. Good. You know what? This is fine. Okay. Got it all down. Our mega armor is long gone. This next bit here, we need to take down the barons really, really quickly. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I've taken the cells from the other area. So let's drop down here and deal with this. You can just drop straight down. I sometimes like just hopping off the lift, so that when we drop down, it's an instant reveal rather than they can see my feet arrive and start preparing. So I'm going to drop down, but we need to plasma everything down as quickly as possible. So that's the plan. These are the barons. Come on, baron. I really want to be able to focus them. There, that's good. And then get around. Oh, I missed the armor. I meant to pick up the armor there. Silly. And I want to be relatively quick because I don't want to pick up the other. There we go. Let's get up here. I can tank a hit, so be it if it comes. Maybe she just stuck with plasma here. Don't mind the health damage, but I do want these guys to go down quickly. There we go. We're in. Flip this. And I can get in here, which is absolutely no good, because I can't pick it up yet. I don't know this map that well. Up here we get the plasma, and then we're going to get the soul sphere when we hop back on the next lift. So we go here, to double check there isn't anything down here I can use. No health there, great. So wearing off, let's get on here. This is plasma, and we've got to take down this cyber super quick. We picked up the wow, wrong side. Shows how well I know the map. I need to circle strafe this guy. Do not hold me up, pinkies. Okay, not too bad. We've got space. We've got some health. We've got some plasma. Go down, please. Oh, wow. I didn't think I could run out of plasma. Oh. Oops, I didn't mean to teleport there. But no harm, I guess. Oh, that's tough. Wow, that is tough. Okay, made another section. That still hasn't lowered. Great. There is a... I think I know how that lowers. And I can't remember which side I'm supposed to be on again. Sorry, it's the other side. In the blue key area. That is a big fight. So we've gotten some of the biggest fights out of the way. Health is okay. Remember I left the rad suit down here? So I left that so we could come back afterwards and explore. And I wanted to... why did I want to do that? No, I'm not sure. Oh, I've been silly. I've gone back too early. There's a switch for that. Where is the switch? And next time I come through, I won't have the rad suit. I know where the switch is in this room. It's in here. That's it. That's what I should have done. Wow, thank you. I've still got the rad suit, but it's going to wear out, isn't it? Let's drop down. Now you can see it's lowered from that switch. See if we get back up top. And I'm on the wrong side. Oh, it's hilarious. This is what you get for not detailed practicing maps. Cool. We've still got a bit of the suit. Now we can get it. Absolutely fine. Cool. Ran out. Perfect. Absolutely. Oops, I need to get out of here. That's it. So we're back in here. Let's get back to where we were. Just wanted to grab that secret. That was pretty scary. Just dealing with the cyber there and the pinkies. I wasn't sure if I'd get held up or not. I did not expect to run out of plasma, so that caught me off guard a little bit. But I was quite plasma heavy with the Archies and the Barons that were there. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's worked out pretty well. I'm just thinking as well, there was more plasma I could have picked up in the other arenas first, so maybe that's what I should have done. But let's grab the mega armor. I'm not coming back here. Okay, I think that's everything. We flip the switch. Let's teleport back out. And now we have the final key. We've also got all secrets. Come on, where's the... Let me out. Okay, so I am going to go back this way. I think that, yeah, that's right. In here. So the other plasma I mentioned, I should have picked this up before we went back, grab that, and then go in the other side. But didn't. This bit here is where we killed some other archviles, so let's just go in and have a look at it. You're faced like this. If you turn around, those are the archviles we killed from above. They are very, very nasty to deal with. So let's grab all of this. 75 rockets. This bit is quite messy. So you can just struggle past in one direction. I can't get past in the other. So we're going to be teleporting over and back because each time we need to dodge at the door, we need to get back out through that. So we need to rocket a whole ton of archviles here. Actually, just thinking, before we do that, we've got a mancubus and loads of chain gunners and stuff. So let's wake it all up and get out before we take too much damage. And then I'm just going to linger back here. Let them get on with it a little bit. This room is very awkward. Not necessarily really hard, but definitely very, very awkward. So we're going to open it again, get back out. Let's go here and back off. Okay. I think I need to take that mancubus down. I say, just get out. Be careful not to teleport in when the door is open. Need to be careful with that. So again, open it, back out. Yep, it's awkward. Oops. I'm going to have to do that cycle again. Open, back out, into the teleporter again, and then back off. And now we've got full view in here. Okay, so I think we're ready for the next stage of this, which is taking the archviles off the ledges. This is tough. You need cover. I can tank a hit, so I'll risk some bits here. Jesus. Okay. Not expecting that. Sorry about that. Where'd it go? You're in there. Let's sneak in. There's two of them. Great. I really don't want this chip damage on my health either. There we go. I think that's it. Ah, that was a bit unnecessary. Okay. Okay, you can see all the archviles. They're already targeting me straight away. So that's a bit rough. Don't jump in before the door is closed. So, a couple of rockets. A couple of rockets. Get out. That is so dodgy. But I don't know what else you're supposed to do on this one. Like, I'm targeted immediately. Get teleported. Got 3 rockets in one side there. That's pretty good. But they're on you instantly. Look at that. And if you teleport back in when they're attacking you, you will get hit if the door is open. So just be careful. Took a bit of time for the extra rock on that just because I can tank a hit. So being a bit more risky there to try and speed it up. One or 3, 4, 7, 20 more kills. Not all of them are Archies. And obviously avoid the door closing on you when you're rocketing. Over to the other side. Over to the other side. Over to the other side. How risky is that? Oh my god, that was proper risky. Okay. Now we've got a little bit of foothold here. This should become a little bit more straightforward, hopefully. So you can see how you can time the side to side just to make that a little bit more straightforward. Let's ease in because my auto aim isn't working too well there. Now that we've kind of got one side done, this starts to get a lot more comfortable. That one at the distance, can I get you? Okay. So we shouldn't need to teleport so much anymore. But if you have an emergency, you should get out. Come on. Nice. Okay. Then the last ones. Got a couple of rockets left. Nothing great. Should have kept that door open before I went for that. That was a bit silly. Okay. Over to the super shotgun. Take your time, no risks now. You've gotten this far, you've done really well to get there. Don't risk it on a silly archvile hit at the very end. And we still have a cyber to deal with, which isn't very friendly. Okay, one down there. Come on. Nice. Okay. Now just these two. Down. Okay, Mancubus. Don't risk your health. I think there's a cyber in the last room, but I don't think it can come out. So we should have 3 kills left. We do have 3 kills left. So this is the rough bit. Come on. Don't think it can come out. We've got plasma, so I'm going to look to use it. There we go. Can I get a shot on you? It'd be really nice if I could. Just got to keep scanning in case a rocket comes. Don't know if it was after me or not. Nice. Oh, I got some solid plasma there. That's really good. Oh, I'm feeling dodgy here. Nice. I didn't have perfect cover, so I'm happy with that. I cannot pick up this item, so that doesn't give us all our items. There's 2 area maps in this. So hop up here, run down to the end, and apologies, this is going to be very loud, so just be careful. Flip that, that's our exit. So just over 40 minutes, pretty happy with that one. I've been playing this one for around 2 hours to get through it. I had a little bit of practice, but not much on it. Again, another map where, despite how difficult some of the fights in this one were, I felt like I had a nice strategy that was going to get me through this one in a good way. I had a couple of deaths. Most of them were in the very start, but I replayed the start a good few times because I couldn't get the Arachnotron to teleport in. And I was a bit fussy with it. I decided I really wanted the Arachnotron, all Arachnotron in, so I could get all kills on it. There is a bug, which means they won't. I think I mentioned that at the start of the video. So I ended up getting to that point maybe 4 times, and the Arachnotron didn't all arrive, so I just restarted. If you're playing through, absolutely don't bother doing that. Just move ahead, even if they don't all come in. But number of key fights in this, I think the big strategies for me were... when you get the rocket launcher, go back towards that starting area where the Arachnotron came in and take out the archviles in the 2 pits. One of them is a little less important, but the door, the yellow door side, you need to take down the 3 archvile in there. It is absolutely instant death if you teleport in there without doing that. You'll be in a very tiny confined space. You will have 3 archviles right on top of you, and you don't have the weapons to take them down quickly. You'll have plasma. So you need to plasma your way through those. That's very tough. So I highly recommend you rocket them or go back when you get the super shotgun and take them down. And make sure you get them out of the way. Next strategy for me was the one with the Spider Mastermind. When you get into that arena with all the Mancubi up top and you're doing circles with the Megasphere Secret in the middle, just keep moving. It's very tempting to stop for a bit and try and get some rockets up and do things like that. It really didn't work well for me. You get concentrated with huge numbers of projectiles. So I found keep running around, throw a rocket here and there every time you get an opportunity. The Spider Mastermind will help you out as well, and eventually stuff will go down. I made a mistake in this one where I didn't keep rockets to get out of that space with the 2 Barons and the 2 Archviles. Better to have some rockets for them. I managed fine with the plasma, but I would have preferred to have rockets for that. And then the arena where we ran round up on the top and picked up the red key, and we had the teleporting cybers coming in down below and all of the Barons. With that area, the strategy I had were, get that kind of started and then go back and deal with the archviles meant that I didn't lose a lot of time and was being productive whilst the cybers were taking stuff down. We had quite a few cybers at the end, so the strategy of getting an infight with a single Baron that the Cyber Demon can't hit, and then taking the double shotgun on the cyber every time you can, that worked really well for me. I took down the first cyber, did some damage on the second cyber, but then had to go in the pit. I took a face rocket from that Cyber Demon. That was a bit unfortunate. Maybe I could have risked just using some plasma on that, but the big one in my mind was the exit fight with the Cyber Demon. I wanted my plasma for that one. So we did okay in those areas. The other one that stands out to me is 2 other ones. One is descending into the pit with the chain gunners. So in the arena where we picked up the red key, when you take the right-hand teleporter, it brings you onto a lift, it descends, and you're in a room of chain gunners. You can die there incredibly quickly, like really, really. Before you see a chain gunner, you can be dead. So I always go back and get the mega armor. There's some soul spheres around. Make sure you use medikits until that point. Make sure you get your health up to 200. Go back and get the mega armor if you can, and then drop down. Aim for a corner of that room, do a circle, keep the plasma flowing as much as you can, run over the medikits just in case you need them. And luckily enough, I managed to get out of that one. And then the last fight that stood out to me was circle strafing the cyber demon. So when we came up on the lift and we had all of the pinkies there and they were surrounding the cyber demon, I got into that reasonably well. I started circle strafing before all the pinkies were down, but that worked quite well as well. And I just kept the plasma flowing all of the time. Unfortunately, on that one, I ran out of plasma. I really wasn't expecting that, but I did miss a plasma pickup before I went to that fight. But I think it was 2 or 3 shots with the super shotgun took it down, so it worked out fine in the end. And then I flipped the switch and went back for the megasphere, just to give myself a little bit of a checkpoint in the map where actually I'm back to 200, I'm feeling good, the cyber's down. And then the only big one was at the very end with the Archviles and the cyber demon at the exit. Archviles, I wasn't too concerned with, despite how awkward that looks. My timing with Archviles seems to be pretty good. But you could see towards the end of it, I was trying to stay without teleporting out. So open the door, throw a couple of rockets on one side, flip to the other side when you're getting attacked, throw some rockets up there. When they start attacking you, flip back. And you can actually get that to work, but just be super careful with it. Don't take the risk if you don't have the health to survive an Archvile hit. And as I say, the last one with me is the cyber at the exit. That's a tough cyber to deal with because it's very confined. If you're unlucky with its positioning, I don't think it can come out of that exit room, but if you're unlucky with its positioning, it's got a wide range. It can attack outside of that room. If it's a little bit deeper in the room, it can only hit you if you're in front of the door. So sweeping over and back in an arc is a really nice way to deal with it. But I'm really happy to have this one done. As I say, not too much effort to get through it, but had a couple of deaths, particularly at the start, and a couple of restarts just because of the spiders not teleporting in. But I've really enjoyed this one. Hope you guys have too, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, someone behind me. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. The one in the next closet could actually use the wrong line, and if it does, wow. Okay, let's see if I can get a little space to get in. There we go. Oh, and that maximizes your chances, but even with that, because they can interact with the teleport line deaths from the other monsters, it's no guarantee they'll come in. Oops, that's not good. So these doors, I find them very janky. So I'm not going to interact. They open automatically, but what I keep doing is interacting with them to open. Ah. And I'm going to bring in the Arachnotron. Hopefully we get 4. That's 1. Oops, 2. None here. Ah. You know, I'm gonna play on. Didn't teleport in. Let's play on. I was hoping they would come in, but there is a known bug with the Arachnotrons. It means one Arachnotron won't come in. Ah, I'm going to restart. Come on. Should be another spider here. It hasn't come in, which means we won't get her all kills. Just because we're at the start, I'm going to replay this one again. This happened to me in the very last run as well, so that's been unlucky. Should be 4, hopefully 2. None here. Where's my Arachnotron? Ah. Okay, so I'm going to restart the game. Just wanted my all kills on this. So I like to pick it up running backwards and run back into the space because there's lots of revenants. But you will get hung up, so be careful. Nasty. Wow, wasn't expecting that. It's a bit so I don't need to be particularly focused on this. There's enough of them that the shells are going to do some damage. So I'm going to use the single shotgun to start taking these guys down. I want to keep some of my plasma. Yeah.